What's wrong with my mic? My mic should be fine. If by fix you mean buy a better one, I totally understand what you mean. But yeah, you Fitz, what's up? Okay, and we're off. So yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, we have WKerrick on the left with a PB of 1057, pretty decent. And it only started running this game a couple of months ago. It started with 11 exits and has done really, really well. On the right, we have XanderWebb. Xander's been about for quite a while, has a lot of experience under his belt. Doesn't really run 11 exit very much, and his PV of 1106 would probably indicate that. You know, Xander's definitely capable of better than that. So, with that said, this is one of those races that's very, very hard to call. I would challenge anyone to give me a call for this with solid reasoning. Yeah, as expected, nothing too much to talk about in YI2. Also noticing that both are running on the Japanese version, so both getting that half-second save over the US version. And early on, I'm noticing that Kerrick just lost P-speed there. Probably will be able to... Okay, we'll see. Okay, so this will be an early lead for Xander. That's unfortunate, but probably fairly negligible in the grand scheme of things. Okay, and whoa, and Xander's reaction in the webcam probably accurately represents what we're all feeling right now. That was unexpected. Not really sure what happened there. I mean, obviously he ran into the big spiky ball and died, but oh no, major oof. Yeah, I would say this is basically a result of any sort of pre-race tension or nerves. Like, it doesn't matter how many of these you've done. I've said this a lot as well. It doesn't matter how many of these races you've done. You're always going to have some sort of nerves. I would even hear the best players consistently say that as well. Okay, Xander nearly with a 281 there, just had a bit of an issue with that final fence. Yo, those nerves are real. Yo, B squared, what's up? And it looks like Kerrick is finished with 85, very nice. We'll get to see roughly just how much Kerrick's ahead by. I'm going to say it's probably not much more than 10 seconds. Yeah, about 11 seconds. Yo, what's up, dude? Okay, so both going into DP1 there. Nice cape grab for Kerrick. Not sure what that flight speed's like. I found it pretty hard to tell on the restream or watching races. Okay, doesn't have the best speed. Going over that block at about 69. I think Xander has, well, not much better, honestly. Okay, DS1. We've seen a lot of things happen in DS1. Hopefully, both having no issues. Okay, Kerrick grabbing the shell. Ooh, nice frame roll. Very, very nice from Kerrick, keeping the shell the whole way to the end. Still only with a 254, probably dry room, the in-game time in there affected that. And absolutely beautiful from Xander as well. Very nice DS1 for both of them. Yeah, that's a shame to see. That really is a shame to see. It's going to be interesting to see what or how Xander's going to react to this. Is he going to go back, or is he going to continue on? I reckon. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm not sure what he's going to do. I would recommend going back though, probably. But if you're feeling confident with those new cape strats, you possibly could continue on. But the 15 or so seconds that it costs to go back and grab that cape, you know, even if you're doing those new cape strats optimally, you're still going to be losing time. Oh, that's pretty interesting too. I wasn't 100% sure about that. Okay, on the zips. Oh, wall clip. And not totally ideal for Kerrick. Still getting that first one, no problem. Yeah, so Xander went back. I think that's a pretty solid call in general. I have a feeling, though, that this match is far from over. We've seen a lot of interesting back and forth. So it's not impossible. Nice zip 1 from Xander. Nice zip 2 from Xander. Very nice, 290. Easy every time. So funny enough, those zips have nearly made up for that going back to the cape. Sort of funny. Like, not entirely, but it definitely helped save a lot of that time back. Yeah, that wall clip for Kerrick is pretty unfortunate. Ooh, and at the end of Star World 2, Xander actually ducked at the right time, but still made an adjustment there. Damn it, that key in Star World 3 has trolled basically everyone I've seen. Probably gonna troll me as well this evening. But yeah, Star World 3, it's an easy level to overlook. But if you're overlooking it, it's also very easy to lose. A silly second or two here or there. Yes, you don't want to be dropping the key to the bottom of Star World 3. Not good. Okay, Kerrick gets the door to the light. Nice. Ooh, I was a bit nervous about that second statue there, but doesn't get hit thankfully. Oh, grabbing the cage. Oh dear. Well, Stiv, get that double oof ready. But yeah, that was a bit of a shaky Bowser's Castle for Kerrick, but still gets through there, no problem. Yeah, further unfortune for Xander, unfortunately there. Not good. Okay, pretty nice phase 1 from Kerrick. Whoa. Kerrick looks so close to getting hit by that bowling ball. Okay, so that third hit by Kerrick must have been pretty late. I mean, it looked pretty late. But Bowser normally wouldn't go off the screen like that. Xander, unfortunately, will have to wait for the extra ball cycle as well, losing a Mecha Koopa. They won't have that extra Mecha Koopa for the final phase, and oh no! Kerrick threw that a bit early there. Okay, so whenever you take a Mecha Koopa over into the third phase and hit Bowser early on, it basically cuts his bounces in half. You'd have to wait a bit longer there. Well, looking pretty good. Kerrick's done with 11.25. Yeah, that's pretty good considering what happened. Congrats to Kerrick on making this 1-0. We will be having another race. This race is best of 3. Kerrick takes down the next one. He'll take down the match. Congrats to Kerrick. Meanwhile, Xander just finishing up here, going into phase 3. Xander with the extra Mecha Koopa, so phase 3 will be about half as long as Kerrick's. Though I'm not actually sure where he got that Mecha Koopa from. He didn't have any Mecha Koopas at the start of phase 2. Must have just waited the extra cycle. I'm both making the same mistake. But that phase 3 was pretty nice from Xander.
And my suffering.
Those 2 hits were good. Not to worry, Xander. Still have a chance. Gotta win 2 on the bounce. No problem. Easy peasy. But in all seriousness, it is pretty hard to win those 2 in a row. Definitely very possible. I'll be back with you in about 2 or 3 minutes. We're just going to get this next race set up and get this underway. Alrighty, it looks like we're going to be getting race number 2 underway. Kerrick manages to take down this race. The match is his. If not, we're going to a death match. Yeah, that was just a warm-up race. Next. Oh, and getting to see Xander's 99 fall. Pretty cool. Alrighty, looks like we're readied up. Good. Kerrick's ready. Xander's ready. Hope everybody else is ready. So just before we get started here, we have a lot of matches coming up tonight. We have a match directly following this in 30 minutes, and then, yeah, we have a bunch more happening later, but anyway, this race. Yo! Welcome back, everybody. So World 1 wasn't ideal for either runner. Last time, Kerrick lost maybe about 10 seconds in Y3, and Xander died in Y4. So I'm thinking this time it's probably going to go a lot better. Possibly getting rid of any of those nerves that they might have had previously. Xander just makes a sign to the webcam. Pretty happy with that 361. Pure swag. 361 is totally luck-based, but it still does feel pretty good to get it. Also, apparently not saving time unless you get shell jump in YI4, but I'm not 100% certain about that, I'll be honest. Okay, so Kerrick looking a lot more comfortable in Y3 this time. Noticing a real lack of spin jumps though from Kerrick, making me kind of nervous. Y3 is pretty difficult to do without spin jumps. Xander getting a 259, Kerrick getting a 258, so a very, very marginal lead for Xander. Looks like Xander is crossing his fingers into the mic. Is he going to go for shell jump? Or is he referring to his last Y4? Probably that. Gets fish jump though, very nice. Xander looks very pleased with himself. Kerrick getting a 281, very nice. Xander with a 280. Nicely done, nice fight from both of them. And I reckon we're basically tied. I can't see. No, maybe Xander is very, very marginally ahead still. Why does Xander have 6 lives? Does Xander have 6 lives? I don't know. I didn't notice. Let me think. Oh yeah, probably was YO2. If you look at his score is pretty high. So he probably got the one up the first bunch of or not epic Kipis. Okay, we're all praying for better cave speeds this time. There's me calling it cave speed again. It's flight speed. Oh, and that was a really, really interesting grab, Xander. That. Both players had exceptionally good DS1s last time. Xander nearly getting that duck under that fish without needing the turn back, but not quite. And oh, what is this? What? Oh no! Nicely recovered from Xander. I think the thing I'm enjoying about this most is Xander basically just emoting through his webcam. Pretty brilliant. Yeah, like, even though Xander had some issues with DS1, these runs are still pretty decent. 367 from Kerrick. Oh, both with 367. Not bad. Wow! Oh my word. Yeah, what a horrible place for the Boo to end up as well. Those two guys. Yo! I think I reacted a bit early there, but even if Xander goes on to lose this race, that's a win in my books. Yo! This swag, I love it. I absolutely love it. What is this Kerrick? Kerrick got the wall clip twice in a row, the exact same wall clip. What the heck? Freaking wall clip race. Yeah, so fairly reminiscent of last time. Xander getting absolutely beautiful tips, 290. Like, that's definitely up there. Yeah, totally redeemed himself. Okay, Kerrick just had a bit of an issue grabbing the key there. There still isn't very much in this, that's the pretty crazy thing. Ooh, that key grab from Kerrick, I thought he was maybe going to end up falling down. Xander just having no luck whatsoever with that key. Yeah, if you go to grab that key too early, the hitbox doesn't spawn. Then you just end up walking through it like Xander did. It's also the reason why at the end of Star World 4, people do a wee jump just to wait an extra bit for that key. Alrighty, 272 from Xander. I think Kerrick got a 271. Kerrick not getting the door fly though. So Xander has another opportunity to save a couple of seconds here. Looking pretty good to me. And this time Xander will be opting for room 5. Interesting. Yeah, last time Xander didn't have... Ooh, nicely recovered. Yeah, last time Xander didn't have Fire Flower. But look at the situation we've got now, wow. What? That, I have to admit, that is pretty sad for Xander. But this is so damn close, it could go either way. If I had to make a guess, Kerrick's probably more comfortable doing this fight with Cape. That could create some interesting results. I mean, both had issues with the fight last time anyway, so this could definitely go either way. Oh, and Kerrick's going for a vanilla fight. I reckon if Xander just does this fight correctly, with ball skip, this could be enough for him to win. Like, look at this point already. There's probably only about 6 or 7 seconds in it. Xander has an extra Mecha Koopa as well. Ooh. I'll be honest, Steve, I would never grab the shroom, but definitely not a bad idea. Although, if I was aware that my opponent was this close, I would not be grabbing. Definitely not be. And Xander landing that ball skip, no problem. This is so ridiculously close right now. I honestly still think... Oh wow, I don't even know. Yeah, I feel like Xander probably is in the lead. 2 hits versus 1 hit. This... Oh my word, this is Retime City. Oh! I mean, if my streams are synced, I think Xander won that by maybe about half a second. Holy frick! As, you know, just... What was that? Oh, Kerrick's gonna be kicking himself. Possibly about doing a sort of vanilla fight there. Why is there such a difference in the splits? Why is it like 11-16 versus 11-29? Am I missing something? Was it really that far apart? No, it couldn't be. What does it say by SRL? Oh my word. On SRL, it's, of course it would be tied. Yes, this is my favorite thing now. What do we do now? Huh. Well, Kerrick, if you're happy to say that Xander won that one, then we can move on to the tiebreaker. I do think Xander won, but you know, whenever you've got stream syncing, it's hard to actually know. It did look like Xander won though. Okay, that's 1 each. Ooh, oh my word, what a race! Absolutely insane. Yeah, I mean, if Kerrick's willing to say that, then, you know, we've no need for a retime, otherwise it would be standard procedure. So, we're not done yet, folks. I think at the start of this race I actually mentioned that this very easily could go 2-1. That will be the case, it seems. We will have a 2-1 victory for either racer. View room is up. So yeah, that race was absolutely crazy. That's probably been my favorite race thus far. Sorry about my timing, guys. Just needed to get this set up. Yeah, totally fits. So yeah, that pretty much happened. Kerrick went into the final fight probably with about 8 seconds ahead, but decided to take a fairly vanilla approach to the fight. And Xander landing that ball skip and having that extra Mecha Koopa pretty much guaranteed that victory. For a split second, like whenever Kerrick lost Cape in Dark Room, at that point Xander still had Cape, and I was thinking, oh, this is gonna flip Xander's way, potentially. Then Xander lost Cape like 2 seconds later. But yeah, what a match we have coming up right now. These guys definitely deserve a tiebreaker after what we've seen this evening. Alrighty, Kerrick, the room's open. we are ready to go whenever you guys are feeling comfortable. So yeah, previously I've talked about, okay, if you're 1-0 in the lead and then it comes back to 1 each, how does that affect your mental state? Would that make a player maybe more determined? Or would it make you nervous? Aaron, if you missed the finale of that race is probably was the best race so far. There definitely will be more journeys with regards to 11 exit, because it's sort of done on a cycle. It probably won't be 11 exit for a while. And even if it was 11 exit, you might see something like 11 exit no cape. But I will post you a link in order to keep up to date in a second. Alright, it looks like both are ready. Yeah, if you've got Discord and you want to join that, their Discord is a good way to keep up to date with all the tourney goings-ons. I don't know, words are hard. Yeah, folks, welcome back to the tiebreaker. After that last match, I have no idea what to expect other than a really, really awesome race, so I hope everyone's looking forward to this. Both of these guys definitely deserve this tiebreaker. Both have played really, really well. Goings on. Yeah, but what's the plural of that? Or is that the plural? I don't know. You need an English degree just to be able to speak. Damn it. So yeah, previous swag included 361, several wall clips, pretty sweet zips. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, Xander giving us a thumbs down on stream. Not good enough. 360. Yeah, so Xander with those 6 lives again did smash those Kuvas at the start, getting that 1-up combo. And nice YI3 from both. I'm still blown away by that last match. I seriously cannot believe how close that was. You're welcome, Javi. So. Okay, so Kerrick passed up in the shell jump there, but did take the shell with. Actually, both ended up taking the shell. If you're not going for shell jump, it is slightly faster. Just to spin jump on that shell, break it, and then that gets rid of some lag. But as you can imagine, it's so minor. It's probably only a frame or two. Well, actually, it might be a bit more than that. It's sort of noticeable. You can sort of see the in-game lag a bit. Okay, both entering Iggy. We've seen a real variety of strats from everyone. So yeah, Kerrick got 281 last time, probably not this time. And it's Xander's turn. Xander's turn to get the 281. Without cross-referencing the calendar, it sounds right, but I'm not 100%. You would probably know better yourself. Although, what I know for sure is coming up after this, we have WKerrick versus Marcelo Matos. I'm looking forward to that one. And then at 6 p.m. EST, we've got mine. We plug for you all there. So both these guys' streams are so synced up for me. The sync is incredible. I need to rewatch that there. Oh, okay, yeah, that was pretty unfortunate for Kerrick. I wondered why he turned back, but he shot a fireball, and you know, if that fireball had connected with the Super Koopa, it was going to die anyway. Super Koopa also being the name of our in-stream bot, produced by Dev. And Xander basically just running straight into that fish, losing the shell, and we have a runaway P-switch, but wow, I'm surprised that didn't go off the edge. It actually looked like it was gonzo. But yeah, with that, we're basically even again. I think Kerrick might have a marginal lead, but as we've seen, that doesn't really matter at this point. Although, as we've also seen, that half second can matter. What just happened there? I look away for 2 seconds. I look away for 2 seconds. Oh dear. I just saw it on the restream. That's that. Ouch. Okay, so Kerrick going back for Cape there. 100% recommended. You pretty much have to. And, oh, unfortunately, Kerrick's boo rings are all messed up as well. So having to wait quite a bit of extra time there to even get that. Because I'm being a nice guy and communicating with the chat, and I'll look away for 2 seconds, and we're dead. Okay, so Xander's zips previously in the previous 2 races have been very, very nice. And even though he hit that extra block, that was a really nice recovery. Alrighty, so it looks like Xander has a lead, 40 seconds at this point. It's pretty significant. At this point, Xander will have to be making some pretty hectic mistake in order for this to slip back. Definitely possible. Definitely possible. Yeah, we have a big tiebreaker. Race 2 was absolutely insane. We came within half a second of each other. Yeah, so Kerrick took the first one, and Xander took the second. Xander won the second by about half a second. And Xander's finished up Star World 4. Yeah, even though Star World 4 should be reasonably free, it is one of those levels that if you've got any nerves... I do apologize about that, folks. I have randos wondering about my house. Oh dear, that's pretty unfortunate for Xander, though still has a pretty significant lead at this point. Should still be fine. Oh my word. Oh my word, that was so close. It really looked like Xander was about to go into lava just before the final door. Sorry, I'm still laughing about the fact that I had to tell someone to, like, get out of my room during this. Wow, seeing all these ropey room 7s is really putting me off room 7. Xander getting a little bit cornered by that spooky fire there. Still, no problem. That'd probably be the worst way to lose a match. Dying to the fire. Okay, so thankfully, Xander having that extra hit, and ooh, even though Kerrick got hit there by Bowser, seems to have reasonably got away with it. If you get hit there, it's so easy to lose one of your Mecha Koopas. Yeah. Well, absolutely unreal. Massive congrats. Xander looking pretty pleased with himself. Honestly, if I was 1-0 down and ended up taking the match, I'd be pretty pleased with myself as well. Yeah, that's the first victory that we've had, or the first race victory that we've had overturned by a 2-1 victory. Well done, Xander. Very impressive. The thing that stood out to me about Xander's runs were his zips. He did zips really. Oh no! No! That is so unfortunate. Thankfully, Kerrick will be finishing this up to give us a conclusion to this match. Massive shoutouts to Kerrick for not just resetting his console, probably what I would have done. Oh, bad game, turned off. Bye-bye. Yeah, so massive congrats to Xander. That was a really good comeback. And seriously, for how long Kerrick has been at this game, I think pretty much must have been about November. I've seen him about since, he had just started 11 exit. I think he's done really damn well. I mean, there aren't very many people who would have picked this up a couple of months ago, actually being a legitimate threat to anyone that races them. So congrats to Kerrick on that. Okay, so we're just gonna have Kerrick finishing up here. I'm gonna see if either of them want to join live post-race chat. Oh yes, who's next? Coming up next, we have Dunkel Gothic versus Marcelo Matos. That will be delayed a slight amount because of the sort of best of 3 setup here, but yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Mason. Yeah, Xander, your zips are pretty good this time. Maybe it's the power of the Super M37 Smashola. I absolutely love that emote, by the way. So well done. I believe Resi made that emote. Could be wrong, but he does tend to be the resident graphics person. Oh, and the Mecha Koopa is off screen there. Thankfully, that guy will walk back. It looks like Kerrick's just went for the vanilla fight again, unsurprisingly. And Kerrick is finished up with a 15-21. Less than ideal, obviously. A real shame what happened. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, these guys definitely made the case for this being a 50-50 matchup. And it looks like Xander clutched it out at the end. Yeah, that second race, unbelievable. Within half a second of each other. But yeah, folks, we do have another match coming up. I'm not really sure just how smoothly this is going to go. We're going to try and keep this setup time to a minimum. But yes, post race chat stuff. I forgot that. Alrighty, I'm gonna post a link to the calendar in chat. I think that's probably just the best way to do it. Alright, folks, just getting this next one set up. Hopefully won't be too long. Joining us, we have Xander. Welcome. Massive congrats on that. That really was very impressive.
Thank you.
You know, to be 1-0 down and then 2-1, pretty good.
Yeah. I did kind of forget that I had this race until like 10 minutes before it started, so I didn't warm up properly. So I think that's why like I died in freaking YI4 in my first one. So but yeah, after that it was alright, I think.
Yeah, I think you did pretty well. Like you were checking out where Kerrick was compared to you, right?
No, I was in the chat, but I can't watch streams while I'm streaming anymore. On my gameplay lags like crazy, like my game feed lags.
Oh,
So,
right, I see.
I was in chat, but I couldn't see the stream. But from the look of chat, it looked like they were like really good races.
Race 2 was probably my favorite race of any that we've had so far.
Yeah, like on that one, I did dot down because like I saw people were like saying like that we were close, and then that was the first time. Race 2 was the first time I've ever done early in the race chat. Usually I just go by live split, but I was like, I don't want that 6-second delay.
Oh yeah, if you'd done it by live split, you probably
usually I do that. Usually I do it.
Kerrick had pointed out that he was happy to give you the win, as you could probably see. Otherwise, probably would have wanted a retime.
Apparently, Kerrick split late as well, but like I did done, but because I don't usually do it for like it took me like 3 seconds before I was just like, what do I press? I can't remember what button is enter, and then I was like, the big one, okay.
Yeah. So the interesting thing about race 2 was that going into Darkroom, Kerrick was about 8 seconds ahead, and both lost cape in Darkroom.
Oh, okay.
But Kerrick decided to go for a vanilla fight, or sort of just hit Bowser phase 1 with the 2 Mega Koopas, phase 2 to, that sort of thing.
Yeah, because our race, like according to SRL, we tied for like race 2, but Kerrick did come earlier in that second. I'd be fine with a retime, and then if it turns out that he was quicker, then he wins. I'm not bothered about that.
I mean, I would be interested to have a retime anyway. So I suppose we could do that if you want.
I mean,
that's no problem.
I'd be fine with that because it was even by like the race room. That was like really close. So, and if he'd won that one, then he did win the like round. So,
yeah, no problem. Well, we'll do a retime anyway. I'm fairly confident that you won, even by like I think your stream was very slightly behind for me, but you still got that in just a bit before. So, I think you probably did win it by about half a second.
Okay.
But we'll double check that. Get back to everybody. I'm not sure if Kerrick is wanting to join quickly for a chat. Oh, Kerrick isn't. Kerrick is actually in the SNW chat. If he wishes to, he can join for a minute or two. Otherwise, we do need to get on to our next race.
Yeah.
Both. Oh wow! I actually need to get ready myself. Wow. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, this race did seem like it was going to be insanely close, and it couldn't have got much closer. So thanks to both of you. Thanks to both of you for that. I really appreciate it. All right. Sorry about this, but I do have to move on. Take care, Xander. Massive shout out to Kerrick. That first race of Kerrick's was really good.